Alright, hey everybody, One Goose here, and we are at Kobuleti, and we're on our downwind lag, and this time around we're going to go ahead and land the, let's say P-57, yeah, the P-51, oh my god, making too many videos, starting to get everything screwed up here, well, too many videos at the same time. So of course we're basically a mile out, a mile off of the runway there, and gonna try and fly, you know, with the runway. Try not to sink too much here. Wow, lost a lot of altitude there. I don't know what it is. Seems like I start talking, everything starts to go straight. Start to record, you know what I mean, and talking and making mistakes, all kinds of dumb things. But anyways, again, I mean, we want to be about 2,000. I'm going a little fast. Here are some up trims. I didn't really trim it. You can see I got myself, I didn't fly quite even with the runway, a little crooked there, so I'm going to turn out this way. So I wasn't quite my mile out, or I didn't stay my mile out, but you know, my fault. Beautiful thing about this is making all these errors. You guys can kind of see that you know, you don't have to do it perfect. Okay. So we're at our 45 there. So now we're going to do our turn to base. All right, and I'm going to bring the power back some. And if I remember correctly, the P-51, I believe they said you wanted to bring your gear down at 150. But I think max is 200 in it. Don't hold me to that. Alright, so I'm going to bring my gear down now. Okay, so because I was so close to the runway, I'm just going to continue my turn from base, through base on the final. Alright, I'm going to give her some flaps now. That should be combat flaps. And again, my altitude, I'm at 1400, which is a little high. We should be around 12, but as you can see, it doesn't take much to bleed it off. And again, the whole idea of this coming in like this is so that you can watch that runway all the way down. You know, I kind of blew my turn a bit on the final, but that's all right. I mean, we've got lots of time to correct. There we go. Now we're coming on the final here. Still a little fast. We should be doing about 120. Oh, I guess I should put my flaps down full, which I don't have to. But on this portion, we should be doing about 120, right? And so, of course, you know, I'm a little fast. But that's okay, because this is a nice long runway. So really what we want is we want to get ourselves so that we can be centered along the runway here, somewhat centered. And we're going to go straight down, and like the other 47, just bring her out, and then just hold it here and let it stall on. So I'm going too fast. I don't really want to touch it because I'm going too fast. It'll bounce on me. See, there's the bounce. They said it would bounce. See, now you notice how now I'm under the 100 and it can't bounce back up when you touch down, which is what you want. Right. And we're just going to let her roll. One of the things is when you're landing at the airfields, another good rule of thumb is that if you hit the halfway mark and you haven't, you know, you're not fully planted on the ground yet, it's still, you know, going or bouncing on you, then abort, go around, come back in again. This runway, you could easily land at the halfway mark at this runway and have lots of room to roll out, but you know, it's just a safer way of doing it. Well, as you can see, I landed long before the halfway, well, I'm pretty sure it was down before the halfway mark, and you can still see how long the rollout is. You know, a little tougher, shorter airfields, of course, you know, you'd be a little slower. Like I said, I was a little fast on my approach. You should be about, as I said, 115, 120, and I was 150 there, so a little long, or a little fast, I mean, so tells me to go a little bit longer. But as you can see, that, you know, P-51 worked the same way as the 47, you know, as long as you don't get yourself too low and you can see the runway all the way. All right, so I'm gonna say Wildcat. Jesus, doing too many videos. Let's say goose out for now. We'll see you guys in the next video.